So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield.
Trossard! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals! And that was as close to certain as can be. Well, I'm giving... Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Aimed beyond the defence. Gabriel gets it away. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's looking wide. And it's Vitinha. Lavia. Brzezinski. Now Trossard. Stood up well to him there. Rice. And shifted it to the flank. Oh, that was vital. That's really well cleared. Played back in.
He's having a shot!
They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's quick to get it clear again. Some really good ball movement. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out to the left it goes. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Trossard. There they go, hunting in tacks. And it's Rosicki. Ruben Neves. Could move up a gear here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Merino. Saliba. Rice. Vitinha. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the right. Merino. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gabriel. Mosquera. Rice. And it's Rosicki. And it's Gusto. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Zubimendi. Rosicki. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, what has happened here? That's a throw. Zubimendi. Rosicki. Oh, there's a probing ball. Trossard. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ruben Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Ruben Neves. Trossard. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Zubimendi. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Punched away. And the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
He's found a way through. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! Chooses to go back. That has not gone well. Takes a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Subimendi. Rice. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. Great vision. Mosquera gets over and intercepts. Quality ball. Threads one in. Rosicki. And it's Rice. Now it's Trossard. Decent chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, would you believe it? They willed it, and it happened! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Iniesta. Zico. Iniesta. Brazil finding their passes. Now it's Drogba. David Villa. Looking for the run. Rooney.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Puskás. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Scholes. It's a searching pass. Great ball if he can get there. That has not gone well. And it's Kagawa. Now it's Platini. Oh, that's Platini! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a mistake! Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a good foot in there. Brazil, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Villa. That pass has been well intercepted. David Villa! Rijkaard. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Oh, he's been caught. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now it's Bale.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, well measured. He's found the way. And Puskás! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Puskás. Now it's Zeke. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kagawa. Aimed beyond the defence. This looks promising. He is through here. Rooney! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Iniesta. Zico. Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Drogba. Opts for safety. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And this takes a shot! That's another chance! Scholes gets it away.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Thinks about the shot. Shot, surely! And another try! It has to be Wayne Rooney! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Zico. Iniesta. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! He scores! A goal at a really telling moment. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Zico. Zico goes steaming forward. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Here we go again.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Look at the space here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Drogba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zico. Now it's Puskas. Kimmich.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Pele. Kimmich. Kimmich charging forward down that flank. Kimmich just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Drogba. David Villa. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away! Can he finish? Brazil needing a change of fortune here. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Turan. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, important interception.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Turan. And it's Maldini. Iniesta. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Puskas. Scholes. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, cracking ball. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Great chance here from position A1. Platini! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And here's Drogba. Drogba driving forwards. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice looking ball. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Hazard, he has found the way through. Platini! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Brazil.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. And already we're underway here.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10 below us.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
We'll just sit back and enjoy him.
An easy watch, Peter.
Pass is just off target. That's really well cleared. Zico. And this is Drogba. Now it's Villa. Drogba. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lam. Maldini. But it's Thuram. Brazil, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. For Yaya Toure. And it's Iniesta. Couldn't squeeze it through. Puskas. And this is Drogba. Drogba! And he's had it nicked away. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yaya Toure. And he's forced to go back. Maldini. And it's Thuram. Iniesta. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Drogba. That is ended up in no man's land. Zico. David Villa. For Iniesta. Puskas can see things. It's Drogba! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Can he get on the end of this? Szymanski. Nice interception, well timed. David Villa. Beckenbauer. Now it's Puskas. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Back towards the middle. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Jones. Threads one in. Yaya Toure. David Villa. Zico quietly revving up. Puskas. And it's Zico. Beckenbauer. Ekitike. There's a sharp little ball here. Good ball over the top. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Maldini. And it's Thuram. Iniesta. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And it's Iniesta. And the return pass. David Villa. Drogba. Ekitike. And the counter is on. Oh, no joy this time. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first half thoughts?
Solid, very solid actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
Brazil are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. David Villa. David Villa. Good driving run. That is good alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. Yaya Toure. And it's Zico. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Villa.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Zico. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Zico is onto this, and this is Drogba in with the challenge. Szymanski. He's in a great position here, and he's on his way. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Drogba! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Puskás. Iniesta. Iniesta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Kubasi gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brazil looking to pass their way. Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Just about up to 75 minutes. This is Zico. Takes a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Tries to pass it through. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution for Ajax, number 53.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Jones, number 11, Skamaka, number 22, Ekitike,
Seedorf.
number 7, Mainu,
Malpiero.
number 10, Hackett, number 27, number 6,
Beckenbauer.
number 21, number 18,
For Lam.
Substitution.
And it's Yaya Toure.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Seedorf. Pele. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
We expected better, and so did he. Del Piero. And it's Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There will be
I think we
one
might be
at
done
a
here,
time.
Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's having a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's...
So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, when you've got Ronald Koeman present, he's impossible to ignore, Peter. Not only does he read the game intelligently at the back, but he's a real goal threat too, with his long-range shooting and those venomous free kicks.
Yeah, he's just comfortable in all positions, a sort of master of all trades.
Intelligence, that's what it's all about.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he was given...
Oh, what a mistake! And that's gone route one. And that is out of play. Turns back here, probably the best option. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Cruyff. And this is Drogba. Drogba! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh no, this does... It's Zico! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So it is still 0-0. And this is Drogba.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Raul picks it up out wide. Toure tries to clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Cruyff. Bellingham. Hakimi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. Iniesta. Now it's Cruyff. Iniesta. Hakimi. And it's Vieira. Oh, good take in a good area. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, important interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. He has a look up. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Maldini can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. There's no flag. Zico! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. And here's Raul. He's on it, can he get away? He's having a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this is Drogba. Raul. Now there tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And he's cut it out. Beckenbauer. Iniesta. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. Looking to play him in. Great defending, strong and determined. Zico. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Drogba. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Turan has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. Oh, cracking. Lam. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Knocks it into space. An uncompromising challenge. Brazil can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Messi. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And it's Zico. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Zico showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. And here's Raul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. Beckenbauer. Plays the return pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Zico. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. And he's had it nicked away. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 19, camisa 13,
Beckenbauer.
camisa 4, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
75 minutes played.
Camisa 23, Neymar.
Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that pass isn't the best.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocks it out wide. Beckenbauer. It's Pele! Oh, he's been caught napping. Save it! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Olise. Neatly clipped into space. Just the goalkeeper, and the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Yaya Toure. And it's Neymar. And he has been fouled there. Maldini. Del Piero. And here's Ronaldinho. And Del Piero! That was mighty close. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Del Piero. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous.
He's going for goal! It's Vieira. Son Heung-min. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Zico. Now Yaya Toure. Iniesta, and this is Pele! Oh, and again!
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Brazil given another corner. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Shoots! Corner number 3 coming up. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Climbs up big! Just off target. Son Heung-min, nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cedric, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Here's a chance! It's hit the upright. Rodri. Brazil trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way.
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And a shot! Want to be quick to recover this. It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a go! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Brazil take the lead. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckenbauer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
This is the time you need that pace.
Roberto Baggio. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Brazil are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. In with the challenge. Lahm. And it's Cruyff. 30 minutes gone. And here's Iniesta. And it's Del Piero.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer. Zico. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's run loose here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Some really good ball movement. Rodri. So what can they make of this? Now it's Son Heung-min. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Cruyff. Ball played for Zico. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Especial dos nossos artistas convidados de hoje.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to...
It's Pele! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. And it's Del Piero. Now it's Pele. And he's there to retrieve it. Yaya Toure. And it's Zico. Beckenbauer. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's picked out the run. And this is Messi. Just a goal. Chance, surely! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Brazil.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast.
Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Messi. Cross in, looks like a good one. And this is Ibrahimovic. Son Heung-min. Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos still, and a shot! That's an imaginative pass. Ibrahimovic made a good run there. Toure calmly anticipates. Abiati getting this one clear. Figo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram gets over and intercepts. No way through. And here's Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour played. Tries to play it through. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. And he's gone looking for safety. They get a throw in. Another throw-in.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Oh, no joy this time. He can get that clear. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. He won't be happy with that one. And that has left him in a heap. Ukraine have a free kick, and the referee has shown him a yellow card. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pele. Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary. Zico cuts it out. Thuram. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Some resolute defending there. And it's Son Heung-min. Bellingham. And it's Son Heung-min. And this is Son Heung. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's being shifted off it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal.
Tries from a long way out. Played back in. Great vision. This looks promising. And Del Piano! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Figo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min!
That will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Son Heung-min is offering a right smile there.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust.
And the shot! He scores! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Not the most accurate pass. Son Heung-min. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race. In he goes again! That is decidedly lacking.
Ukraine really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Turan. Lam. Son Heung-min does really well to win the ball there. Well-timed, excellent interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. Lam. Ukraine appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter.
Shot at goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
60 minutes played. That's a throw. Messi has it in a wide position. Figo. Ukraine do have a chance to counter here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi takes the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Neymar plays it short. He's tried one! It's going to be another corner, I think. It's their second corner of the game.
Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field, number 24.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Number 23,
Pedri.
Beckham.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Seedorf.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is a great pick out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Seedorf. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Decent chance! It's Bergomi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That pass has been well intercepted. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ukraine can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Short changes him with that pass. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Takes a shot. Lam. Neymar.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, what has happened here? Big header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's really well cleared. Goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Beckham with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Nicely weighted ball. And the number on the board is 3. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Camavinga. Oh, some tackle that. And that is out of play. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pings in across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Chance here to counter. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course. But The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! It's there!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now he's got space here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Palmer. And here's Rafinha. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer, spread out to the left, elects to Palmer! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great vision. Oh, shooting chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Palmer really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vardiol. Aimed in towards the centre. Keeper's dealt with that. Chance! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Pele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. He's and a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Del Piero deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now that's well seen too. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Palmer. Rice. And Jamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he was quick to react. Decent chance! Goal, Brazil! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. And this is Del Piero. And the shots! Danger averted for now. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Del Piero can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
This possibly the last play of the half. He gets big. Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, there's a probing ball. But they've got it again. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Substituição.
Here we go again. Guardiola. And it's Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
And the finish! Zico gets good distance on it. Palmer really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Rafinha given the lift of his goal. And no, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's skewed away. Pele. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Guardiola receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A corner it is then. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? And it's been taken short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He came in hard, very hard. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Yamal, it's a searching pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now, this could be a chance. Turan. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Palmer. Now, can they get him away? Vardiol.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Turan, nicely spread. Looking to play him in. Very nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Palmer. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there.
Ukraine really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Del Piero. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 17.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Camisa 22.
So all square, and not for the first time. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post.
Para a entrada de camisa 15, camisa 11, camisa 21.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Camisa 8, camisa 13.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Alaba gets rid without sophistication. Nicely weighted ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Played out to the left flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pedri. Looking for options for movement. That's very neat. The ball goes in. Maldini tries to clear. It tidily. Now it's Neymar.
Might want to be careful there.
Palmer. That's a good run down the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now can he find a finish? It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is as far as it goes. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts.